Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, heart full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop up. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn, no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck, everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep, don't give a fuck. Can't stop, unplug, feeling overwhelmed, I think I've had enough. Gotta find a way to get some energy, gotta find someone who's a good friend of me. I need purpose to make it all worth it, I'm still searching and I'm still learning. I want a life that's filled with memories, not a life with regret in front of me. I need focus to keep me from hopeless psychosis if I keep moping. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way.
my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss off, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. That energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking fight me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do no cap. Only God
Uh, uh, uh. I don't know what just happened. I don't know what happened. What happened? What the fuck just happened? Ow, my ears. Okay. Hold on, hold on. I got. There we go. God, I hate this new layout. Can you guys see this? Can you guys see? You guys cannot see. Oh, you guys don't have it. Okay. Capture? There we go. There we go. There we go. Why is it? I have no idea what I'm doing in this new layout. No idea at all whatsoever. Launch that. Oh, it's downloading. Okay. And there's an update for Beat Saber, which I will take care of later. Anyways, can anybody see all right? This is coming straight from the headset too, by the way. So, or not straight from the headset. It's coming straight from the view of what I see. So you guys are seeing what I see right now. So we're gonna have to wait. Anyways, how is everybody doing? Why won't this work? Hello? Hate this new update. It doesn't seem to want to work. It's the feeder. Turn off the Slime VR feeder. Stupid. Um. Uh. Okay. Auto notifications on. Steam VR always on top. Video. Plus monitoring. Start Steam VR. Still downloading. It's still downloading. Cool. Give me a couple minutes. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Why is this AI so fucked? This system. Steam VR. I just want it to load into normal Steam VR, man. Okay, I'm gonna. 1 2 1 2. Okay, okay. Sorry about that. So God, I'm first off I'm going to have to wait until this boots up. This fucking AI is broken as all hell. This UI is broken. I'm relaunching OVR. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are you doing, Omar? Or Ojar, the kaiju writer. Settings. Ah. Yeah, no, first off, I'm updating or installing Help Wanted, which is right now taking forever. Okay, 10 minutes in. I'm going to close Steam, let it update. Go to here. Info renderer. Okay, that is working. But yeah, no, this new Steam UI, first off, hella powerful. Oh shit, that is not what I meant to open. I meant to open this. Can I even install this? Probably not. Oh hey, it's preparing to install. I need my files. File manager. Free up additional space. Custom installation, maybe? Try again. Pictures. Yes, yes, I would. Download. Wrong download. Pictures. Nope. VD. Messages. Facebook. Pocketbook. Downloads. Direct to here. Okay, I just need an update to my graphics driver. Damn it. Phone. Download. I mean, it's okay. I could do better. %. Here, let's go to... Where is it? Face cam time. And my camera is not working. Give me a second, Visvaldo. Video capture device. Alrighty. Happy Halloween, everybody, by the way. I completely forgot today was Halloween. It didn't help that I slept in for like half the day. I had to sleep in for half the day because I had no sleep. Absolutely no sleep. It was horrible. But yeah, no. Coming November. No. December. Yeah, November. I'm gonna buy a new VR headset, not a new Oculus device. That I actually might do that. Just not yet. I want to be able to build up my money. But I'm buying the PlayStation 5 VR headset so I can do that kind of stuff. Downside, I won't be able to look at chat from my computer. The good side, I'll be able to play the new FNAF VR game on the PlayStation 5. Which in my opinion is the best way to play it. I should have gotten the PSVR 1 because what I could do now, since I have a bigger room, plug in my PSVR 1, connect it to the wall, have it sitting on the wall, and just stand there. Would have been perfect. What would be even better is if the PSVR 1 had the ability to split the cameras. There's a camera up front and a camera in the back. And have like full track and turn all the way around. Everything. That would have been cool. But it didn't. Too bad. Too sad. Oh, that's cool. Happy Halloween. Oh, it's super latent. Oh yeah, the FNAF movie. I completely forgot about the FNAF movie. The FNAF movie was really good. I honestly loved it. Spoiler, for those who didn't watch any of the trailers and stuff, the eyes are 100% real. There is no CGI done on the eyes. No lighting, CGI, nothing. They actually used real effects. So what they did is they put lights in the eyeballs so that they'd glow when they choose to make it red and white. Kind of like the suits were kind of like Muppet suits. Kind of like kind of like Big Bird. Big Bird is actually a suit. But the issue is you had to look down to see where you're looking and doing and stuff. Because the camera was all the way up in the head, but you didn't have eye sockets from where you were. Big Bird was a giant suit. A big dude did not wear that. It was a normal sized person who wore the giant suit, and it was like a big frame, and then they had one arm going like this and then one arm going like this, controlling the body or something. I can't really remember. It was either like this or like this. And then the eyes and stuff were animatronics, stuff like that. Who made the animatronics for the movie? Was it actually Jim Henson? I heard people saying, it was Jim Henson. Jim Henson made them. And they did kind of work like Jim Henson animatronics. Who made the Jim Henson? Jim Henson's creature shop made them. Which means, technically speaking, we can call them Muppets. That's actually the case. Oh, I liked Bonnie. I think it's better because he's Bonnie the Blue Bunny. He's better. He looks better as a blue bunny rather than purple. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, the blue in the movie was a little bit too bright, and Ann Scott has officially come out, said that Bonnie was actually blue, but the lighting in FNAF 1 made him look a little bit purple, which is why FNAF 2's Bonnie was like a brighter blue. My headset turned on by accident? No. Mm. 46% on that Help Wanted on Help Wanted. I think I'm definitely gonna go watch the FNAF 2 movie when it comes out. I'm definitely gonna watch it. I hope they bring the toys into FNAF 2, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they did the original animatronics. I don't think FNAF 1 in the movies was what we know as FNAF 1. I think it was the original animatronics from from the diner we don't get to see, but takes place before FNAF 2, which is why all the animatronics were shoved in a storage. The withered animatronics were shoved in a storage unit. I know it doesn't make sense. Chica looks more like the later Chica, but honestly, it'd be a pretty good idea. I mean, this movie is kind of a way for us to make sense of things, more sense of things. People might say, "Yeah, no, it's not canon. It's not canon. You can't make this canon. It's not going to count towards the actual stuff." I honestly think it's going to be like how the books are. They're side by side kind of canon out there to make more of a sense of the world of the FNAF world rather than a uh, yeah, no, this is a side story. This is a complete different thing. It's not a thing. It's not real. Uh this is supposed I feel like this is supposed to be like the either that or it is 100% canon and it's supposed to be like the what really happened for the FNAF 1 through 3 games. What actually happened. And that would be honestly kind of an okay thing in my opinion. Dream Theory Dream Theory, yes, it was cool. Game Theory was also alright. But come on. If it's gotta happen, it's gotta come from somewhere. I mean, yeah, in the book of what's it called? Which book was it? There was a it was one of the newer books. Basically what had happened in the story is uh this game designer created 3 different games. He created FNAF 1, 2, and 3 for FNAF Fazbear Entertainment. Obviously, we've also got that for Help Wanted. When I boot up the game for the first time again, um, when it's done installing, I'll show you everything. But basically, what had happened, basically when you boot it up, they say it's all supposed to be like a oh, what's going on? Close the program. There we go. Okay, sorry, my brain kind of it's kind of they say that they hired a game designer to create the first 3 games, stuff like that. That's what happened. That's what FNAF 1 through 3 is. Uh they were games created to be, well, games based on a story of what happened at the original diner. Now, yeah, there is an issue with that in the books, which is why I think the books are hold on. I'll continue talking, which is why I don't think the books are 100% like a side by side of the original. But basically, what I believe it is initialize unknown reasons. Quit Steam VR. Close. Which is also why the books being like a not like 100% real, but like a side but like a not 100% canon, but like a kind of like a not a one-to-one, it's like a sub universe meant to clear up some of the happenings in the FNAF games. Yeah, a lot of them don't really make sense. Although we don't know what's 100% what's together. They're supposed to be overlaid, is my opinion. The story about the game designer that created the I think it was like FNAF 1 through 3 or something like that it's supposed to be. And hold on. I think it's like FNAF 1 through 3 that is the video games. which, yes, is kind of the case of FNAF 4 as well. FNAF 1 through 4. In their universe, those games were created to as just a story that was created by Fazbear Entertainment and all that shit. But in FNAF Help Wanted, they treat it as if it's a story made by a deranged lunatic. Which is weird because why would you make it seem like it's made by a deranged lunatic years after years before FNAF Help Wanted comes out? Or years after the fourth game came out. It doesn't really make sense in my opinion. So it feels like, yeah, the story was real, but they're trying to patch it up. Even Vanessa clears that up. Vanessa in the game is like, or not Vanessa, Phone Girl clears that up. She's like, the company wants us to create this, said this game was to cover up, or no, not cover up, was to clear up past drama created by a deranged lunatic that made the first three games. And you wouldn't call a game designer a lunatic unless you had a fucking reason to. I think the FNAF 3 1 through 3 games were originally meant as games to reveal what happened during FNAF 1 through 3. You can disagree, you can agree, I don't really care. But yeah, no, that's my theory on FNAF 1 through 3, and which is also why the 3 movies that are coming out are good for as like a clearing up of what actually happened at the pizzerias, what's going on, what's happening and stuff like that. I mean, in FNAF 1, they showed the spring locking, which kind of which would only happen during that time of that timeline after which would only happen after FNAF 1, because it makes sense. The animatronics are still in good order. They are not torn apart. And they are 100% there. Too bad we didn't get to see the animatronics taken apart. That would have been cool, but again, in the movie, the bodies are still thought to be inside of the animatronics. In the movies. But it would have been kind of cool if we got them taken apart at least. So yeah, no. But technically now we can say officially in FNAF the pizzeria that the spring lock happens is in FNAF 1's location. Which is cool. I like that. I'm kind of glad FNAF 4 isn't really canon, because that would have been horrible. Oh yeah, no, the games all the way up to this point have all been a dream. I mean, technically in some way it could be. FNAF 1 is the original. FNAF 1 through 3 is the dreams of, is the sequence of 3 different dreams. And FNAF 4, what people are theorizing now is that FNAF 4 takes place in a in FNAF sister location, kind of like before you end up as a Michael. So, but yeah, no, it's weird. It's weird. It's interesting. One thing I didn't really think about is that people don't really think about is the sister location animatronics, and this is a good thing to think about for me. Sister location animatronics were created to capture. But if you're going to capture a kid and go along with what story was it? I think it was one of the latest stories where a kid gets captured and or no. There's always this background hissing sound that he hears. And it turns out his entire life he has been getting drugged by William Afton, by somebody he doesn't know the person of. He doesn't know who it is. And so every night, he's been seeing, when he wakes up, these animatronics come out and scare him. And basically it runs like FNAF 4. He hides, he locks the doors, everything like that. And the room is 1-to-1 with the sister location house. Or not the sister location, the FNAF 4 house. So people are theorizing that there's a specific room in Circus Baby's Pizza World that is genuinely an entire location, an entire house, and this dude could not find the room for the exit to, stuff like that. It's an interesting story. I do at one point want to read it. I want to get the entire book set when it's all out, and I'm just gonna sit here for for however long it takes and just read all the books before bed. They'd give me weird fucking nightmares. One time I was listening to what song was it? It was the Daddy's Little Monsters song by who is it? Give me a second. I will be right back. Okay. Back to what I was talking about. It was Tryhard Ninja that created the song. It was Daddy's Little Monsters by Tryhard Ninja. I think he stopped doing FNAF music videos as of late and stuff like that. But Tryhard Ninja created Daddy's Little Monsters. I was listening to it right before bed. This was back when I listened to music before bed. And it gave me the fucking weirdest dream. What basically what would happen is I'd save the animatronics, I'd bring them up instead of them crawling inside of my skin, stuff like that. Honestly, a story like that where you free the animatronics of your own will without becoming, Michael Afton would have been kind of cool. Well, purple Michael Afton, undead Michael Afton, who yada yada yada. You know what I mean. The events of Sister Location. Which is kind of an interesting thing to think about. What would have happened if instead of them crawling into you, you convince them, hey, why don't you come up with me? I mean, it wouldn't have been abnormal. I mean, there have been stories of stuff like that happening in the world of Five Nights at Freddy's. FNAF 2, when it comes out, I hope we just get a scene of Markiplier, because we've heard things of it, like, because the FNAF movie was already announced. FNAF 1, 2, and 3 were already announced. We're like, hey, yeah, if FNAF 1 succeeds, we're doing the next 2 movies. We're doing 3 movies. And apparently they had signed a deal, stuff like that. I swear to God, I saw this on the internet, online. It was like Jason Blumhouse said it, or it was either Jason or Scott Cawthon. I cannot remember. Well, basically, what they said is they're gonna do 3 movies, FNAF 1, 2, and 3, and yeah, obviously, Markiplier came out and said, yeah, I am not gonna be in the first movie, because it conflicted with Iron Lung, schedule wise, which I'm okay with. We got Matt Pet in the first movie. We got I don't know who he was again. It was Keegan, Carrie, Corey X Kenshin. We got Corey X Kenshin as the cab driver and stuff. Spoilers, by the way. Spoilers. Here, let me add a sign. Hold on. I already said I was doing spoilers. But yeah, no, we got Matt Pat, obviously. We got Corey X Kenshin as the cab driver. We had a whole bunch of people play in the movie. And that was honestly kind of cool. We also got like views of Daco, the theory community in pictures that sit in one of the hallways of the pizzeria, which is kind of cool. Now, I can't wait for the second movie. I hope they either do a was that the bite of 87 or a purple guy kind of reference from Markiplier, because those are his 2 biggest lines. Purple guy and the bite of 87. Those are his most famous quotes, and I love it. But yeah, no, that's just my hope, that we get those in at least one of those in the movies. I'm sure there are other quotes. I wish they thought of Jacksepticeye, because Jacksepticeye was also big during that time. He's one of the big 3 that did. I count at the time it was Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and PewDiePie. Is what I believe was the big 3. It's the ones I knew as a kid. God, I just realized I'm fucking old. When I was a kid, fucking Jacksepticeye was in his teens. God. Oh, where did this world come to? That was before we even had, like, oh yeah, Dirty Bean Water, stuff like that. In the post and pre N-word pewds. But yeah, no. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I don't do pre-post N-word pewds. I do pre Scare PewDiePie and post Scare PewDiePie. Because I swear to God, after Scare PewDiePie, PewDiePie fucking changed. He was completely different. Yeah, no. So FNAF 2, we got Markiplier, PewDiePie. What would be cool is we get Markiplier, PewDiePie, and Jacksepticeye, and then we just have them We just have them there. It would be kind of cool if we got a version of Markiplier who, if we had one of the YouTubers rather than it being, because obviously they're gonna bring Springtrap back for the one of the three for another movie. They're gonna bring him back for at least the third movie. Second movie, I do not think they're gonna bring him back. I think they're gonna stick to a what FNAF 2 or the FNAF 2 villain originally was. Actually, FNAF 2 didn't really have much of a villain. I wonder how they're gonna do FNAF 2. Because you gotta get the toy animatronics. You have to get them in there. Ooh. You know those videos of people like editing the original animatronics to be like broken down and stuff like that? I hope we get a version of that. The FNAF 2, but it's the FNAF 2 location, but it's not a sequel this time around. It's a prequel. That's sad. Oh well. I can still hope for a Jacksepticeye though. Cameo. And honestly, I kind of wished Matt Pet was like a part of the main story. I wish he showed up more. He should have showed up more. But he didn't. Worst part is they shot his scene first. He has officially come out and said his scene was shot first, which I was sad about. That they only shot the one scene and they gave Corey 2 scenes. I don't think Corey got into FNAF until recently. When did Corey get into FNAF? Corey X Kenshin. Hold on, I gotta know. Corey. Actually, that's not what he said. He said that FNAF got old. Oh, that's not YouTube. Corey X Kenshin. Huh, I guess he was. Oh, okay. Now I recognize him. Okay, I've seen like this was like the first time I've officially heard of Corey X Kenshin. I've seen his face a couple times back 9 years ago. Bro, dude, I thought they referenced him twice. Yeah, what's up, Shay? I thought they referenced him twice because they referenced him the first time with the diner that with the Sparky's diner that Matt Pat worked. And they even named him Sans. Okay, whatever, get out of here, Shay. Get out of here. Because they named him Ness after what he thought he was named Ness just to keep a constant going, but no, they named him Ness after Sans' Ness. But the place he worked at was called Sparky's Diner as a reference to the to Sparky the dog. No, Shay, get out of here. Shut up. Silencio. I am talking about the FNAF movie because I'm waiting for my game to finish downloading. I started it downloading like 3 hours ago and it fucking broke. Steam fucking broke. It was dumb. And I already started the stream and I didn't want to end it just to let it download. So now I'm just talking about FNAF stuff. No, Silencio. So they referenced the diner with with Sparky the dog. And then they were I thought that the dog animatronic that one of the that the girl, Max, I believe her name was, that Max was stuffed in. Silencio, por favor. I love you, Shay, but I think I'm gonna have to slit your fucking throat. Anyway, I thought that was a reference to Sparky, but I think it was just a reference to Fetch. Honestly, because we have two dogs. We have Sparky and we have Fetch. Sparky is an unofficial character, technically speaking. Fetch is the official version of Sparky. Sparky was never real. Sorry, Shay. I hope. I really hope we at least get Jacksepticeye in the second movie. I don't know why he wasn't in it this time around. I don't think he's officially made it public. He said he didn't like the first movie. I think I understand where he's at, because in the games it's like supposed to be darker in the games than the movie was. And I honestly do believe if they are going to make a second movie, they should make it darker and more actually rated R. On fucking Twitter, dude. He literally said it, that he watched it and that it was garbage. Let me pull that up. Shut up, Spicy. We didn't fucking ask. Ah, right here. Just saw the FNAF movie. I didn't really like it. Now, I don't understand why people thought it was a big flop. I think it's because, yeah, we've been a long time fans. We expected it to be a little bit, sorry, not Twitter, X. The website that is most likely oftenly going to be thought of as X videos when they're searching for, you know, but you know, where was I? My brain. Oh yeah. If we do get another FNAF movie, I hope it's a lot more rated R than the first one was. I loved the first movie. I loved it. But it was a little bit too rated. It was too PG. It was too PG-13. FNAF, whenever I think of FNAF and its story and anything that goes along with it, I think oh yeah, the story is dark. It's definitely more of a rated R story. But just the fact that they made it a more rated R story and were able to stick to how the games work, how the game works, was honestly kind of cool. They didn't use the door system very well. They yeah, it was a bit too safe. Too safe for kids. Fuck. I was at the movie. I was at the movie, and we're like waiting outside of the door because we're like, they didn't even fucking. They had to clean it. Apparently, the room we were going into to watch the movie, the theater room, was absolutely dirty. They got done cleaning it 15 minutes before. No, they didn't have a Foxy one. The child jump scare was more of I think it was Freddy. It was either Freddy or Chica. I'm assuming you're talking about the one where the kid grabs out of the head. It did kind of feel cheap, but no, no. Oh, you're thinking during the dream sequence. No, the dream sequence. That was not his brother, first off. Second off, that was the you're thinking of, hold on. You're not thinking of you're thinking more of the dream sequence, and that was Golden Freddy that went black. Golden Freddy, and Chica, and Bonnie. Whoa, Shay! Whoa! Oh wait, you're white. You're allowed to say that. I'm fucking clipping. I'm taking a picture of that too, by the way. Wow, buddy. Wow. Was it Freddy? Omar? Because we have Golden Freddy, which is the blonde kid. We had Freddy, which wore I think he wore a top hat. We have Foxy, which had the hook. We saw Foxy. I think he was red. He was a redhead. I cannot remember the hair colors. I need to watch the movie soon. Rewatch it soon. We had Chica, which was a blonde. And then we had Bonnie. I can't remember what his hair color was. I think he was also blonde. He was either blonde or brunette. What is taking this game forever? Oh yeah, no, that was Foxy. Yeah. I saw it. I see it. I see it. Yeah, you were correct. It was Foxy. That was kind of cheap, but I think it was because it's more to, it was supposed to be more to unnerve you, but nowadays we are so used to stuff like that due to FNAF. We didn't even get like Bonnie falling over. At least they made Chica wink. The Chica winking scene was the best, honestly. I love the part where they got them to get along with like humans and stuff. That was honestly kind of cool. Too bad the reason why they were being friendly was cuz of William Afton or Matthew Lillard. Man, that would have been so much better. I kind of wish, you want to know who would make honestly a pretty good Vanessa? And people are most likely going to disagree with me. I know Vanessa's blonde, but hear me out. I think a redhead Vanessa would be dope. Yeah, no, that was kind of fucked up. William was Matthew Lillard. William was Matthew Lillard. That part was fucked up, but I kind of wish Vanessa, I don't think that was Vanessa that we know. I think that was just a I think she was just supposed to be like the equivalent of uh what's her name? Elizabeth. I think she was just supposed to be the Elizabeth. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I kind of wish they didn't do that, but honestly, it makes kind of sense if you think about it. In FNAF 1, by then they would have only looked for the they would have only been looking for William. They know what his face looks like. But post FNAF or post FNAF movie, they kind of evened out the story a little bit. That's what it was meant to be. It was meant to clear up mistakes or issues. Them being tricked by William Afton makes kind of sense. Though with a photo, they could have done better, honestly. I mean, the whole them chasing down William and get him putting back on the hat the head could have done better. They should have turned when he took them down. Probably, I guess, Shay. But yeah, no. I think honestly, a better Vanessa would have been fuck, what's her name? That is honestly pretty good. I saw the DM you sent. Hold on. What was her name? Danielle Panabaker. For those who don't know, she was the best friend from Sky High. By the way, I didn't realize this until like 2 nights ago when I was watching Sky High. I fucking saw her and I'm like, that's fucking Danielle Panabaker. That honestly surprised me, but yeah, no, she would have made a perfect Vanessa, honestly. I mean, yeah, Vanessa isn't a redhead. Actually, Panabaker, what color is her hair now? Is she a blonde? Oh yeah, no, she definitely would have made a perfect Caitlyn Snow. She's dyed her hair a couple times from the looks of it. She also plays Killer Frost and she plays Killer Frost and Caitlyn Snow from The Flash. Who? Who? Hold on. Suck a dick, dude. Vanessa's a fucking girl. I don't know who that is. I just searched him up. Nobody wants a fucking football player to Nobody wants a football player to be a fucking girl. Pyrocynical? That is not pyrocynical. Niall Murphy, Gaelic footballer. Yes, you do realize that, right? Think I'm lying? Here, check your DMs. I'm sending you a fucking image. That is Niall Murphy. And I don't think I'd want Pyrocynical as a... Also, I don't think I'd want Pyrocynical as Vanessa.
I've played lots of horror games, and usually what
I don't know, buddy. I think you're lying to me. I did. His name is Niall Murphy. I looked it up. Also, I refuse to believe what you're saying. Pyrocynical as Vanessa would have been stupid. Maybe voice acting wise would have been cool, but Vanessa wasn't but Vanessa's a human. So unfortunately, no. Yeah, no. If we do get a FNAF 2 movie, I believe here's what they're gonna do. It's gonna take place years after the FNAF 2 location. It's gonna be at the FNAF 2 location, not the FNAF 1 location. It's gonna it's gonna be a sequel, not a prequel. Instead of a prequel this time though. You're gonna be Michael Afton is, or not Michael Afton. Michael's gonna be going to FNAF 2. He's gonna work for them. Turns out he's gonna find out that, hey, turns out I'm adopted or something like that, or I was kidnapped. This is just a theory, by the way, not 100%. He's gonna find out that he's not actually Michael. I forgot what the last name was. He's not actually his parents' kid. He was kidnapped as a kid. Is what's gonna happen. And then you go through, Mike Schmidt was his name. It's gonna turn out that he was kidnapped by the Schmidts and he's actually an Afton. He's gonna deal with this in his way while at this new location, in which the animatronics come to life and see him as a threat. We're gonna get the simple FNAF 2 story, stuff like that. We're gonna find out about the Bite of 87, all that stuff, and it's honestly gonna be cool. Yeah, Vanessa's a fucking female, dude. No, not really. I mean, technically, I'm not wrong. Either A, he was kidnapped, or he ran away, and he just thinks of it in a different way. Could be. I don't know. It's weird. Because we know William is, or what we believe is Mike Schmidt, and all those other people are actually or Mike Schmidt and all those other names are actually Michael Afton. I hate how that's correct. But story-wise, Mike Schmidt is actually Michael Afton. I don't know how that's gonna work though, because obviously we're gonna have Mike Schmidt. Mike Schmidt thinks he's Mike Schmidt, but he's gonna have to find out that he's actually an Afton. Maybe it's gonna turn out the mother was actually was having an affair with William, maybe. I'd be honestly okay with that. Plot twist. His father was Michael. Mikey! No! But yeah, no. Here's what I believe. Here's what I think could happen for a story. Turns out Mike Schmidt's father is actually William Afton, and that's the reason that his father that he mentions in the movie left. Which I believe that was the story. His father left instead of after his father left before his mother died, I think it was. I can't remember that story. Someone's gonna have to remind me on that. Shay, go back and go look, Shay, go look, find the backstory of what happened to the father and mother. Which, honestly, if it turns out that that Mike's mother was having an affair with William, I'd be down for that. And that he finds out in the building. I hope they bring on the mask at least. As well. That'd be kind of cool. What's your theory, Shay? Shay turd. Mike got yoinked by the Schmitz. William went back to take Mike, but got mixed up since he hadn't seen his ass in ages and took Garrett. That is honestly not a bad idea. Hold on. I forgot. Hold on. Gerret. Garrett FNAF movie. Okay, that's Garrett. Mike FNAF movie. Kid. What's his name? Opera GX Flashbang. Wyatt Parker. And Lucas Grant. God, why does his name sound familiar? I swear I've seen him somewhere. Lucas Grant. Oh well. No, I didn't say Power. I said Parker. Wyatt Parker. Whatever. I know what you mean. God, this game is never gonna install. 74%. Womp. Security Breach was actually alright. Oh, it's taking forever to install. What time? It's 5:37 and it's not even done. True. And FNAF 3, obviously FNAF 3 is going to take place in the Fazbear Frights, obviously. We're going to see... But no, my story is... The story that I feel like we might find out is... that I am theorizing to happen is... after FNAF 1, you needed Mike needs another job, obviously. He's going to go for another security position because he liked the first one's a little bit. So he ends up finding out about another location across the state. They move, they go to that place, and he takes the job. Shows up, he finds these old, decrepit animatronics that have been unused for years. They come to life. They think their software think he's William Afton. That's where he finds out through whatever that he's actually William's son, biologically, and that his mother was actually doing like a split thing between was doing like a secret family behind his father's who he thought was his father's back, and that his sister was him and his sister is William's kids instead of their father being their parent, which is why the father left. And then after that story, after they escape from that, they're gonna move again. They're gonna do FNAF 3. They're gonna do Fazbear Frights. Go through that story. They find their father there. They're like they go through that story, and then basically the end. That is what I believe is gonna be the gist of the story arc. Honestly, I hope they pull a fast one and they're like, you guys, we liked making this so much that we decided, oh damn, the outline for the second film is already written. Is it actually? No, it's not. Shut the fuck up, shit ass. That's my theory. That's a theory. This is just a theory. A game theory. Thanks so much for watching. No. I do a pretty good game theory voice, though. You know, I want to take acting classes. I do. I think what would be cool. I love this. I love doing this. I love playing video games and all and streaming them live. And I love my current job. I love cooking. But I think what would be kind of cool is working for Team Theorist. I would be honestly okay with that. Working with Team Theorist and all that. Not because it would make a lot of money or because they're my favorite. It's just the way they work. Or not my favorite. Not because it's because I'm like a huge fan of them, which is, yes, would be kind of the reason. I mean, I have been watching him since I was a kid. Since early 2000s, I believe it was no, not early 2000s, since early 2010s, I believe it was. I would honestly be cool with working for okay with working for the Team Theorist. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be good at writing scripts. No, I wouldn't be good at editing. But bouncing ideas for theories, I'd honestly be cool with, because I love bouncing theories back and forth between people. That's my favorite part of FNAF. Not because it's cool, not because of all that stuff. Video games. Coffin also mentioned that he had already written an outline for the second film. It's an outline, not an entire script. No, I was looking to see if he had the outline like somewhere online. But dope. That's pretty cool, actually. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Not because I love the FNAF community. Not because they're fucking assholes and say, yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. This and this. You show no actual proof. I don't care about that, honestly. I think honestly, it'd be pretty cool to bounce theories between multiple people. Team theorists, team FNAF, all those people. Their theorizing sessions are honestly pretty nice, and I would be down to talk to them about it. I have brought up several theories while playing like Ruin, stuff like that. I can't remember exactly what they were. It's been a while since I played all of those games. I do kind of wanna, in the future, my plan for this Halloween was to go through all the games and play them, but I didn't really have enough time as I did last year with work and all that, so I wasn't able to. But come next year, I'm gonna try and do all the FNAF games for streams. But yeah, no, I was where was I at? Oh yeah, I was talking about how it'd be cool to bounce theories off of like uh Ray Toast and all those people on Team Theorist and stuff. I mean, you have a whole bunch of people. You could have done that while waiting for HW. Yeah, but I don't have my PS5. My roommate's using it. He's playing God of War Ragnarok. But yeah, no. Right Toast, it's funny because I mentioned that. Because Right Toast is doing say, it depends on the weapon, not the man. What? I think it'd be kind of cool with, to, like, chat with people and stuff. I mean, Right Toast is doing Kratos quote. Oh! It depends on the weapon, not the man. No, dude. Piss off. What? They bring the destruction of Olympus? What the fuck? But you know, it's funny. I mentioned that theorizings and stuff because Right Toast does do like a little podcast where he brings on theorizers to on for like an hour, and he talks to them about like theories that they've come up with, stuff like that, and he bounces theories off of them. That would, and they talk about it back and forth, and I think that something like that would be honestly kind of cool. Unfortunately, I have not set up my channel to be a theorizing channel. I have set it up to be a gaming channel. Yeah, I theorize about certain things while I play the game, but I have never actually done like a theory video kind of thing ever. And I would that's the thing about theory videos though. You got to make a script. You got to a whole bunch of stuff goes into theory videos, like what Rytoast and everybody does, and game theory and its fantasy and FNAF do. You have to have a script written out. You have to know what you're talking about. You have to do the research. Researching I'm good with. Knowing what I'm talking about I'm okay with. It's the script writing I have an issue with. Uh, if I made a script, it would be a general outline of what I want to say, and a bucket list, or not a bucket list, or like a list. I look at the thing. First thing that I have to bring up. Yeah, no, Freddy actually has a hatch, which is strange. Why would Freddy have a hatch if it's only for cup that's the size of a small child? If it's only for case and stuff like that. Something like that actually doesn't make any sense. Why does he have a hatch the size of Gregory? The size of a small child? Why is that? I mean, in all that time, the way Freddy moves, yeah, we say he's trying to be safe with Gregory inside, but the way he moves like he normally moves. And it's strange. Why does he move normally? Like as if the stomach catch was made to capture children. I mean, yeah, obviously you have Sister Location. They could have just used the designs from Sister Location for it. But after so long, they still have the Sister Location designs? That doesn't really make sense. Stuff like that is weird about Freddy Fazbear. About the crew and everything like that. Like, why would they give dangerous things to animatronics? Like, Monty, his claws. His claws, yeah, they're meant for they're meant for like guitar and bass and stuff like that. But also it's kind of weird that they let him near the children with something like that. Why would they let him have that kind of thing? I mean, yeah, they have rules set in place, but there's nothing actually. They have rules and stuff set into his programming, but again, all of that is stopped with the glitch trap virus. That's like a big safety issue that you have to think about. Like, what if his AI breaks and he fucking ends up scratching the face off one of the kids? uh Chica, her thing is her voice box. Her voice box is loud enough to pierce the ears of somebody. You can literally shock put other animatronics in shock with the voice. And Roxy, what's up with the eyes? What are the eyes used for? Is it just for seeing specific, looking for bad people? What is the point? Facial recognition? That makes no sense. Why would they give Roxy special eyes just for Roxy? And then have Monty and Bonnie and just take the claws from Bonnie and just give them to Monty. These are weird design choices that nobody has stopped and thought about. I mean, yeah, in the end, it could just be to make it interesting, to give you something to take from the animatronics. But in the end of the day, what the heck? What kind of world are you in that you need to go, yeah, let's take these. Let's take these. Oh, 88%. Which I don't think is something a lot of people thought about. Why these animatronics are built the way they are. Why who is, because Afton is supposed to be gone. William Afton is supposed to be dead. He's not supposed to be around, which doesn't make sense because these animatronics have these new animatronics have weird parts to them that they shouldn't need. They don't need a set of eyes that allows them to see through walls or stuff like that, or or a voice box that screeches and breaks that's able to that's most likely able to make you deaf and stuff. You don't need you don't need an animatronic has a that has a stomach hatch. Why is the stomach hatch the upgrade that why is the stomach hatch not the upgrade that Freddy has? He has a battery in him that the other animatronics don't actually have. Like you go to the other animatronics, like the backstage area, you don't see them ever enter a charging station. Ever. The only one of them that ends up in a charging station is Freddy. And even then, Chica doesn't even actually enter the charging station. She does. She ends up in the charging station and gets charged. But after that, she doesn't actually need to be charged again. She goes into the bathroom, pretends to be shut down. It's weird. Why are these things that these animatronics? God, my brain is fucking running it in. And why is there a scooper in the bottom of at the bottom of security breach? Or below the FNAF the Five Nights at Freddy's, God, what game was it? Pizzeria Simulator building. Why is there anything below that? It's like all this stuff was planned by some other entity, not the obvious mimic, or obvious. I mean, yeah, we theorize that the mimic split off into the virus and itself, but that doesn't actually make sense. You can't just split your programming from the robot. That you can copy it. You can copy it. It'd be two different things, but it wouldn't be linked anymore. It'd just be two different things. You can't do stuff like that. That is the huge thing. That's the biggest thing with FNAF and stuff. At what point does it not make sense? Outside of it being the obvious answer and the mimic virus not actually being the mimic. It's I feel like the mimic is actually Williams yeah. Can't feasibly create, entered, and scoop out someone's insides to free yourself from an underground location. Well, technically, okay. If you do that, the final product is going to be broken. You can copy it, but it will never be linked. It can never be linked. Ever. If you split an AI into two different things, the AI is going to be absolutely broken. Yeah, the AI could fucking replicate, relearn. Whatever, Shay. Get out of here. Shut up, Shay. Why is this at top? This is need to be live. There we go. That's pretty. A lot of these features that are in the animatronics are like strange. The mimic, the Roblox mimic. Dude, get out of here. Roblox is shit. Get out. Get out. You're not allowed to talk anymore. Silencio, you stupid piece of garbage. A lot of these things though are like weird to me. A lot of these features are strange to me though, because you got you got your simple. Oh, I just realized this fucking lamp is not on, and you're just seeing me through my camera. That's there we go. A lot of these features in these new animatronics are just strange to me. Why they're in there and stuff like that. Why are you even here if it's midnight? But yeah, no, some of these features make no sense to me. And I kind of wish they did make more sense. It's been like 2 fucking hours and there's only 4 minutes left. Uh, but yeah, no, the mimic doesn't really make much sense if it's supposed to be. I mean, yeah, one half of it could relearn the other half of it, but the other half wouldn't be able to relearn. It'd be stuck in a. it it'd have to be cloned rather than yeah. And the AI would, in order for the AI to be linked to the virus, it'd have to have it'd have to have kind of like a server protocol, which Mexis would be kind of a help, but then that would change the program of Mexis. I don't know. It's strange. Besides, why would the real question is how would the glitch trap virus know about William Afton? I mean, yeah, you have William Afton show up like at the end of the game, but I don't think that's actually because the suit's different. You don't see that suit. The suit's there, yes, but that's the only time you actually get him to interact with you with the finger and stuff like that. Outside of the mimic, that in the mimic scene is the only 2 times you have them interacting with the character. It's not like it's a normal average thing. This game was meant to clear up some of the drama that was happening with the games from the games FNAF 1 through 4 or whatever it is. It was supposed to be like a clear up situation from those. But why would you have characters like William Afton show up in a game that you're using to cover up your entire story? Why would you put in that character? It doesn't make sense. Especially with the way he acts. Because he acts the way he does when he's brought up. He acts like a creep when you watch like games. Follow me. Follow me. Hi, I'm over here. I'm your best friend. That's not something a mimic program can find out just from programming. that's something a mimic program learns by seeing it by seeing. You can't mimic a body that hasn't been seen before its creation, not even through photos. You go down to the location in Security Breach with the mimic, you realize there's no photo of William. The stories don't even have a photo of William's first suits. The stuff like that is weird. If we are to theorize the mimic was made by Afton, that would make sense. But don't think he's made by Afton. I think he's made by Henry to get rid of Afton. Or at least made by Henry. Think about it. the two different sides, they both lose their kids. One loses their kid to the other. The other one loses a kid to their mistakes or their past. It's just weird to me why that would happen. Why this mimic would be created and stuff like that. The story feels like the story feels kind of strange. Because we know what's going on. We know how it works. We know how they work, stuff like that. Or not know, we theorize how it works, and then we never actually stop to think of some of the features these animatronics have. Why would a mimic have the ability to copy something if have the ability to copy and play with the copy it's what it sees if it's made to hunt down people? If it's made to hunt down people or play with if it's made to hunt down people, why would it be created if that's the case? Why would the program exist? The whole body thing too, the fact that the body was made out of random parts, I don't think that it was because the mimic made the body. I think it's because the mimic replaced its parts. Like the mimic body was down there. It obviously took apart the animatronics like it was told to. It like the story. In the story, it was programmed to take apart bodies. But during the game, you don't really see that. You see it pretending, knowing what it's doing. It 100% is lucid. It knows what it's doing at all times. It's not like it's confused of what's going on. It perfectly knows what it's doing. It's 100% lucid. Yeah, it's dark. It's fucked up. But it doesn't. It's not like it's running at you to tear it apart. Hell, if that was the case, then Roxy would have been gone. We wouldn't have Roxy at the end of the DLC. Of course, we're not 100% if that's Roxy yet. I mean, some people are theorizing, yeah, it could be Roxy. Other people are also theorizing that it might be the mimic pretending to be Roxy, which is weird. It could also just be like sister location situation where it's actually Circus Baby. I'd be cool with that. But yeah, no. I hope they make it not like actual Help Wanted, but more of like a proper story than like a proper like security breach kind of story. Multiple endings, yes, but also some yeah, a couple of endings, but also like a feature like mini games, kind of like FNAF or kind of like Help Wanted. Best thing about Help Wanted, yeah, you could go around and press and go into like mini games. I think that should also be a like a sub thing that you can go around and do. Thing about Help Wanted, yes, it was fun, it was cool. It had a whole bunch of features in it. Also, the game is done installing, and I will set up for it here in a minute when I go to grab water. The game was fun. It was cool. It was interesting. But I think what it's missing the most is ability to the ability to convey its story more clearly. The best thing about Help Wanted is it was made to be played on the PS4, the PSVR, the original one. But if they're making this game for the PSVR 2, they got to make use of all the features, buttons, haptic triggers, the joysticks. They gotta use every piece of it. That's something that's going to be a little bit hard, though. That's one of the issues as well. You gotta be able to know where you're gonna take the story. Yeah, mini games would be cool. You could also make them part of the story. Instead of 5 nights, it's like survive for a couple minutes or something. But give it like a timer. That's one of the things I hated about that's one of the things I hated about Security Breach was, yeah, you had the animatronics hunting you, and you also had the doors that you could close, but then they powered down and the animatronics could get in. It was okay, but I think it needs more of the ability to let you to get away. Security Breach was good for an open world game, but it kind of got a little bit hard. Here's what I think they should do for Help Wanted 2. Or what I hope they do. Animatronics come in, they are hunting you. Obviously, they're gonna hunt you, they're gonna try and get you, they're gonna try and put you down. Obviously they're gonna try and hunt you. But the thing about that is it doesn't really work for VR unless you're doing like Help Wanted, where you're sitting down in one place, you're touching the buttons and stuff like that. It makes sense for that. But if you're gonna make a proper VR game that you want a whole bunch of people to play, in my opinion, I think I would rather play a open, or not open world, I think I'd rather play it like a proper map, with a proper map, with proper movement, stuff like that. Kind of like Sister Location VR. For those who have played Sister Location VR basically runs like Sister Location, but with more movement than anything. They did it well. That did it well, even for like desktop too. It ran, yeah, it was cool on desktop, but it ran better as a VR game. But with Help Wanted 2, my biggest hope is that when it comes to scenes like Office, they run it more like Security Breach, but instead with the scenes like the Office scenes, they set it more like a timer than they have a timer rather than, yeah, the animatronics will try and get you. You find a place to hide. You need to find a place to hide. And then what we will do after that is we will have these animatronics stay in the area and hunt looking for you. That kind of thing kind of put me off of Security Breach the most, was because you would sit in the office for a couple minutes and then you would look around and you would see Chica the fucking looking for you and stuff like that. Help Wanted was fucking wild, in my opinion. It was hard. Some of the features didn't even work. Ruin, the only thing I had an issue with was the music men, the mini music men. I had an issue with them fucking killing me while they were moving out of my way, or moving past me. When I was crouched behind an item, they shouldn't have been able to see me. By the time they were right here, they would have only been looking one way. That they had to legitimately come here, had turned to me, and saw me. No, they weren't going here. They were going here. If you look at the stream, I did it, and they were like right here, and right here, the first time and they fucking passed me. The second time around, they fucking killed me. That was stupid. I hated that. But yeah, no, that's my hopes for this Help Wanted 2. I'm obviously gonna buy the game. I'm gonna stream it. I'm gonna try and pre-order it if they let us pre-order. I'm gonna get the deluxe edition. I might even buy it from GameStop if they have a physical version. Save it for ugh, use it for display reasons, or when they eventually add the ability to plug in a CD player to your or have the PS5 disc installable. With what they showed for the new PSVR, or for the new PlayStation, what they could technically do is do it with the PS5, the original one. And what you do is you like take this object, you attach it onto the side, you screw it in, and then you put on the new thing. That'd be okay. That'd be cool. I'd be okay with that. But the way they have it is it's two different partitions. It's dumb. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna end the stream here. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do Help Wanted. In the future, I hope I'm gonna try. In the future, I'm gonna try and do more, like sitting down, talking about theories, stuff like that. That would be kind of pretty cool. And then people coming in, being like, "Yeah, no, this, and this," stuff like that. And it'd be cool to like bounce ideas off people. Not people that are like one-sided and see things as the base and are like get angry anytime you mention something as something so small. I get pissed at that kind of thing because I'm trying to say something and you have them like constantly berating you with things like no, that's not how it works, it's stupid, you're stupid. That kind of thing is just not cool, dude. Not cool. I mean, yeah, you're cool to show up, you're fine, but when you're in here and you're being like, that makes no sense, get out, that's not cool. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like the stream, hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys all in the future, maybe.